In a world full of distractions, opinions, and chaos, your mind is the battlefield. Every notification is an ambush. Every insult, a test of control. Every setback, a chance to lose or strengthen your discipline. The Stoics, philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, trained their minds like warriors. They didn't lift swords, they lifted thoughts. This video will teach you how to train your mind like a warrior, using Stoic mental discipline. By the end, you won't just understand Stoicism. You'll live it, and nothing will be able to shake your peace again. Let's begin. Imagine an ancient warrior preparing for battle. He doesn't just sharpen his sword, he sharpens his mind. Because a weak mind turns strength into fear, and a trained mind turns fear into fuel. That's exactly how the Stoics saw life. Every day is a battle, not against other people, but against yourself, against your impulses, against your anger, against your fear of failure and rejection. Epictetus once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This is the first rule of Stoic mental discipline, self-mastery before victory. Just like a soldier trains his reflexes, a Stoic trains his reactions. When someone insults you, you don't react, you reflect. When life surprises you, you don't panic, you prepare. The modern world worships comfort, but warriors and Stoics know this truth. Comfort makes you soft. Discipline makes you strong. The Stoics had one of the most powerful psychological models ever created. It's simple but life-changing. Control what you can. Accept what you can't. Think of your mind as a fortress. Inside the walls are your thoughts, your choices, your actions. Outside the walls, everything else. Other people, the weather, luck, outcomes. Most people waste energy defending the outside. They get angry about things they can't change, like traffic, opinions, or fate. But a Stoic warrior knows. You win by defending the inside. So next time something frustrates you, ask yourself, is this within my control? If it's not, release it. That's not weakness. That's power. Because discipline means directing your energy where it matters. Marcus Aurelius said, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." That's the Stoic way of saying, whatever life throws at you, burn it into fuel. Your failures, your heartbreaks, your mistakes, all of it. Don't let it break you. Let it forge you. This is called amor fati, the love of fate. A Stoic warrior doesn't complain about the challenge. He embraces it. He says, "Good. Another chance to practice discipline." It's the mental version of resistance training. The more pressure you face, the stronger you become, if you choose to face it. So next time something goes wrong, whisper to yourself, "Good. This is my training." The modern mind is addicted to comfort. We avoid anything unpleasant, cold, hunger, boredom, silence. But the Stoics sought discomfort, not because they enjoyed pain, but because they understood the truth. If you always choose comfort, your mind becomes weak. Seneca wrote, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest fare and with coarse clothing, and say to yourself, 'Is this the condition I feared?' This is voluntary discomfort, Stoic exercise in strength. Try it. Skip a meal. Sleep on the floor. Take a cold shower. Leave your phone at home for a day. You'll realize something incredible. You don't need most of what you think you do. Discomfort trains your mind to remain calm, even when comfort disappears. That's how warriors are made. You can't control the storm outside, but you can control the storm within. In every battle, a calm mind wins. And in Stoicism, stillness is strength. When emotions rise, pause. Observe your thoughts like clouds passing in the sky. This isn't weakness, it's awareness. You're separating yourself from the chaos, not suppressing it. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you'll find strength. Try this simple Stoic exercise. When you feel anger, say, "This is anger." When you feel fear, say, "This is fear." Naming emotions reduces their power. You become the observer, not the prisoner. That's inner stillness, the calm eye of the storm. A true warrior fights for principle, not applause. Most people are slaves to opinion. If they're praised, they feel good. If they're criticized, they collapse. But the Stoics were indifferent to both, because both praise and blame are external. And remember, the Stoic only controls the internal. If you act with integrity, that's enough. You don't need validation from the crowd. When people criticize you, stay calm. When they praise you, stay humble. That balance is your armor. A warrior doesn't need approval. He needs clarity. Memento mori. Remember, you will die. It sounds dark, but it's one of the most liberating Stoic teachings. Death is the great equalizer. It strips away illusion and reminds you of what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. When you remember your mortality, small problems fade. Insults, losses, setbacks, they lose their weight. You stop living in fear and start living intentionally. Every moment becomes sacred. Every decision becomes meaningful. That's not morbid. That's freedom. Mental discipline isn't a one-time lesson. It's a daily practice, like physical training. The Stoics trained their minds every day with reflection, journaling, and self-examination. At night, Seneca would ask himself, what bad habit have you cured today? What fault resisted? In what respect are you better? Do the same. Before bed, review your actions. Where did you lose control? Where did you remain calm? What do you do better tomorrow? That's how you build Stoic muscle. Not through talk, through repetition. To train your mind like a warrior means to live with discipline, courage, and virtue, even when the world doesn't. It means being the calm in the chaos, the stillness in the storm, the strength that others lean on. A Stoic warrior doesn't seek an easy life. He seeks a strong mind, because when your mind is trained, nothing can affect you. No insult, no loss, no chaos, only calm, only clarity, only control. Train your mind like a warrior, and you'll never fear the battle again.